Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily.
And I'm Lisa. Happy Thursday, June 11th.
Thursday already. And this is not just any Thursday.
Oh, tell me.
Today, right now, millions of people around the world are leaning forward at the same moment.
Okay, you have my attention. What is happening?
The World Cup opens today.
Today? Like today?
Tonight, Mexico City opening match.
Wait, so this is the actual day?
The actual day. That is topic 1.
Okay, I love starting a day like this.
But first, if you are new here, welcome in. Hit subscribe so you can join us every morning with your coffee.
3 news stories, 1 easy chat, 10 minutes. That is the whole show.
Today's theme, by the way, is going big. Every story is just scale, scale, scale.
Going big. Okay, I am ready for that.
Topic 1. The World Cup opens tonight, and it is the biggest one ever, by a lot.
By a lot, okay.
Topic 2. Drake just did something nobody has ever done on the Billboard charts in 70 years.
70 years? That is a long nobody.
And topic 3, scientists found a giant hidden structure under Antarctica, the size of a continent.
Under the ice? Okay, that is wild.
Grab your coffee. Here we go.
Let's do it.
So, like I said, the World Cup kicks off tonight.
Tonight. Where's the opening match?
Mexico City, the home team against South Africa.
Okay, classic venue. I have heard that name forever.
That stadium is the only one in history to host 3 tournament openings, 1970, 1986, and tonight.
3 times. The same stadium. That is a lot of memory in one place.
A lot of memory. And the scale of this tournament is the wild part. Hit me. 48 teams. 48? Out of what before? 32 last time, so this one is 16 more. 16 extra national teams. That is a lot of teams. 104 matches in total, up from 64. Almost double the matches. Okay, the math is wild. And here's the part that's really new. 3 countries are co-hosting. 3! So not 1 country, but 3. USA, Canada, and Mexico. First time ever in tournament history. First time 3 countries share it. That is a logistics nightmare in the best way. 16 host cities total. 11 in the US, 3 in Mexico, 2 in Canada. So you could basically watch a different match in a different country every weekend. Pretty much. And the final is July 19th, just outside New York. Mid-July. That's a long ride from June to July. A long ride. And the winners take home $50 million. $50 million for the winning team. That's more than some movies make. And the total prize money is up 50% from the last tournament. 50% up. Everything about this is just bigger. That's the whole point of going big. Going big. Got it. Okay, switching gears, music news. And it is a first. A first? A 71st. Drake just did something nobody has ever done. Walk me through it. He released 3 albums on the same night, May 15th. One night, 3 albums? One night, 3 albums. The next chart week, all 3 of them debuted on the Billboard 200. At what spots? 1, 2, and 3. Top 3. All 3 slots. All 3 slots. That has to be a first. A first since the chart began publishing weekly back in 1956. So 70 years of charts, and nobody has pulled this off. Nobody. Until him. That is genuinely huge. And the numbers. The number 1 album sold 463,000 units in its first week. 463,000. That is a massive opening on its own. And the other 2 each did over 100,000. Each, so all 3 are basically platinum-level openings the same week. Exactly. And this was his 15th number 1 album. 15 number ones for a solo act, that has to be near the top. It ties him with Taylor Swift for the most ever by a solo act. Tied with Taylor, that is the boss-level conversation. Boss level. The only artist ahead of both of them is the Beatles with 19. The Beatles, the actual ceiling. The actual ceiling. So he's 4 albums away from the top, and he just dropped 3 in one night. That is the math. Streaming era really changed what's possible. It did. You can release 3 at once, and the audience can chase all of them at the same time. Wild. Okay, last story, and we're going from human scale big to planet scale big. Yes, please, take me there. Scientists just published a study in Nature Geoscience last week. About what? A giant hidden structure under East Antarctica.
Under the ice?
Under the ice. About 30 connected basins, all radiating out from one central point.
Radiating out, like rays?
Like a fan. That is literally the name they gave it, a fan-shaped basin province.
Wait, fan-shaped? Like a hand fan?
Exactly. Picture opening your hand. The palm is the center, and your fingers are the basins spreading out.
Oh, I can actually see that. That is a good shape to imagine.
And the scale is the wild part. The ice on top is over 3 kilometers thick in places.
3 kilometers of ice on top
of the whole structure.
So they can't actually see it. They mapped it through the ice.
Through the ice. And here's what blew me away. The Lake Vostok Basin is part of this.
Lake Vostok? The huge underground lake one?
The largest known one on Earth.
And it's just one piece of this fan?
Just one piece.
That's a humbling thought.
And the formation story is even bigger. This shape goes back to when Antarctica was still attached to Australia.
When was that?
Around 150 million years ago. Okay, that's geologic time. My brain is now doing yoga. Mine too. The continents were stretching apart and the crust pulled outward from a fixed point, like opening that same hand. So this fan is basically a fingerprint left by a continent breaking up? That's exactly the image. That is the most poetic geology I have heard in a while. And it tells us how much of Earth is still hidden under ice we haven't mapped yet. A whole hidden world right under our boots. Okay, what a Thursday. A World Cup opening tonight with 48 teams across 3 countries, a music chart record nobody has touched in 70 years, and a hidden fan the size of a continent under Antarctica.
Big is the word. Big sport, big music, big planet. Today it was just going big.
Going big. That is the running theme.
I love a day with a clear theme.
So, time for the daily question. Which of the 3 felt the most unprecedented to you?
Big word for a big day.
Option A, the World Cup opening tonight with 48 teams and 3 host countries. Option B, Drake taking the top 3 Billboard spots in 1 week. Or option C, the fan-shaped basin network hidden under Antarctica.
A, B, or C? Honestly tough.
What is your pick?
Probably A, the World Cup. Tonight is just the moment.
I figured.
3 countries sharing the biggest sports event on the planet? That has never happened, and I get to feel it in real time.
I get that. Real time wins.
What about you?
Mine is C, the fan under Antarctica.
Of course it is. That is so you.
150 million years ago is just a number I cannot stop turning over.
That's a respectful answer.
I try.
And B is up there too. Drake basically rewrote what one artist can do in a week.
As you should.
Listeners, drop your A, B, or C in the comments. We always read them.
We do.
Today's vocab.
Unprecedented, like a first-time ever thing. Use it when something has never happened before.
Unprecedented. So good!
So good. And if you enjoyed this, hit subscribe.
We'll be back tomorrow with 3 more stories and a fresh coffee. Until then, take it easy out there. Bye!